morning. Beautiful morning this morning. I've just come down here to the little pond. The area is absolutely magnificent this morning. The sun is not quite up yet. They said it was going to be cloudy today, but it looks like we've got a beautiful day today. And so I've decided, as I came down yesterday, to do some work on the pond. As you can see, the temporary hide, you may not be able to see it from here, it's still set up on the pond. So I thought I'll make the most of it. Anything that comes up, obviously, I'll let you see. One of the first birds to come along this morning has been the corn bunting. It's quite surprising. Oh, and the blackbirds over the back as well. There we go. Both come down for a drink straight away. I've been in the hide about 5 minutes so far. I actually put a few dried mealworms in the pond for the blackbirds this morning, so hopefully they should find them before the blue magpies get up here. Little linnets come down as well. But there's 5 or 6 of them around here at the moment. And the Thekla's lark has come along for some of the food that I put out straight away. Other than a few of the other finches, that's most of the common birds already. Or the resident birds, should I say. A couple of greenfinch have come down as well. It looks like a serin there as well, and a serin as well. Beautiful. Well, that's basically most of the common birds this morning. Except for the goldfinch, which have just arrived now. There we go, that's nearly all the finches. Oh, and a tawny pipit has just shown up as well. It's a bit early, they normally don't come till later. Nice to see them, lovely birds. Such an elegant bird, the tawny pipit. With a very strong north-northwest wind today. Although it's going to be sunny, but we'll see what happens. The little tawny pipit looks like it's trying to take a bit of a bath as well. The birds don't seem to be too perturbed by this north-northwest wind, even though it is quite strong, because this little pond is actually quite well protected by the bushes around it. And there he goes. Oh, that's something unusual. I actually have 2 tawny pipits here today. There's another one on the other side of the little pond. It's the first time I've actually had 2 at the same time at the pond. It's a nice treat. Beautiful. Lovely little stone chat here as well. Most of the birds seem to be coming very early today. Normally they don't come, these birds, until the sun hits the pond. So, looks like we could have quite a good day today. Wow, and a whitethroat. Very late in the year. Incredible. And the peregrine has just landed in the tree to the side again. I heard him calling just now. Again, it's always against the sun, so it's a little bit difficult to see him, but he's right in there. He is right in the centre at the top. Lovely bird. Always a nice treat to see him. There's normally 2 of them, but there only seems to be 1 at the moment. Oh, we have a young starling just turned up. Looks like one of the young ones from this year. Beautiful little bird, the starling. The young ones are actually quite difficult to tell apart from them, but lovely. And you can tell it's one of the young ones by the feathers. You see half the body, the upper half, still has the fluff from the babies, and the lower half is just about starting to grow the feathers, the adult feathers. And the beak is obviously a very pale colour. No distinguishing marks on it yet from male or female. Little Sardinian warbler here as well, or female. Flitty little bird, these things. Never stay for very long. Looking for somewhere to enter the water at the moment. They like to go where it's very protected. This area down by the few reeds that I planted is one of their favourite areas to go in now, because they can go in quite safely there to the shallow water with the reeds to the left that I planted. Gives them a little bit of protection. Oh, that's it. The blue magpies have turned up. They're all, once they've turned up, that's it. All the food will go in a few moments. They are absolute scab, and as I said, straight into the food. Picking out all the best bits. And that's it. Okay. It took them quite a while this morning to come along, but there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there's 14 of them around the pond at the moment, so it's that little band. They won't be here for long though, hopefully. And the second the azure wing magpies move off, all the little finches come back in again. Oh, no, and they're gone again. The second they arrive, that's it. See, they actually frighten the other birds away all the time. The female blackbird has found the mealworms that I put in the pond and has just got a mouthful of them and jumped out. That's so nice. Little whitethroat is back again. It's about the latest I think I've ever seen them around in the year. Normally I see them much earlier, but this one seems to have stayed around. Maybe it's the cold weather that we have here, the cold north wind that we've had every day for the last sort of 3 or 4 months. I'm not sure, but there you go. But he's definitely still here, as you can see. Lovely. A little solar fountain that I put in there is starting to work now. The sun's coming out for a little bit. Lovely bird, the whitethroat. And a couple of starling have come along for a bath. It's always wonderful watching these birds bathe. They're such characters when they're bathing. Lovely little curl buntings come down for a drink. I haven't seen one for a while. They used to be quite often at the pond, but once it dried up at the beginning of the year, due to the lockdown, they were away for the first month or so, but they seem to be back again. Beautiful. I love the curl bunting. The male, when it's in nuptial plume, is beautiful, but beautiful. So nice to see them back. Lovely little curl buntings come down for a drink. I haven't seen one for a while. They used to be quite often at the pond, but once it dried up at the beginning of the year, due to the lockdown, they were away for the first month or so, but they seem to be back again. Beautiful. I love the curl bunting. The male, when it's in nuptial plume, is beautiful, but beautiful. So nice to see them back. Lovely little spectacle warbler just showed up. I only managed to get this picture of him, but at least you can see him. Well, okay, that's it for today. It's 12:30 now. I'm going to make a move. This is from inside the shelter that I've made. This is my setup. As you can see, the pond. It's really nice. Looking beautiful today. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can catch any updates that are coming through. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.